What's up, creators? So, welcome to day 5. I think we're on day 5 of the Freedom Lifestyle Challenge. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a moment just to tune in, and then we're going to begin in a couple of minutes. First off, I want to say a big thank you to all of you breaking out of your comfort zone, getting those videos inside the group. I see some of you for the first time finally on day 4 actually showing your face, which is really cool. Actually, I know how hard it is, especially when you've never done it before, and then speaking in public, or some of you even doing live videos in here, but you guys been doing a good job. Ayush, hello. Yashas, hello. Hatem, hello. You're early for once. Nice. Priya, Brija, Zamambo, hello. Aroha, Pamela, Diane, Mika, hello. Okay, so Anna Yoga. So does Anna Yoga practice yoga? Olivia, is that like Olivia? But Olivia? Danny, Tracy, Julia, Akani. I've seen Akani before doing Facebook Live. Claudia, Luigi, Dan. Great to see you, brother. Okay, Adam. Okay, nice. Let me just load this up, and then we're going to get started. If I can see this. Okay, everybody in here. We got a change of scenery today. And then you won't get any of the background noise that you guys have been experiencing over the last few days. We got a different environment today here. Sam's here, Master Lim's here, Pat, hello. Okay, so today, day 5. Okay, we're moving nicely through these days. I think this looks a little bit bright. Let me just hit that. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, day 5 is our video marketing day. Okay, now. Just a quick recap yesterday, dealing with the funnel. So I'm just going to go through the bigger picture so you guys have an understanding of the roadmap and where we are with the whole thing right now. Before we do that, I have an announcement I need to make for you guys. I realize that some of you have been more active on day 1, day 2. And then just as we predicted, people will start slowly, bit by bit, one by one, dropping off over the days because they start needing to do different activities, which is much more important, like washing their cat and dealing with other very important things, rather than changing their life. And all I asked you guys to commit to on day 1 was just to commit to 7 days being here, showing up. I'm going to show up and play my game, although it's 2 a.m. here. You guys, wherever you are, no excuses. That's what we all promised on day 1. However, we have seen that with show up rate, less people coming on, which is obviously it's always there because the winners, you guys are listening right now, the winners are the ones who run through the finish line. So what we've decided to do actually is to give you guys a real cool thing for you guys to be able to opt in to. You get 2 things here. Okay, the first thing is, right, we decided to speak to our FLC past graduates, so our mentorship program graduates, and also to speak to our GIC members and actually ask them to actually hold you accountable and be your team leader over the next week past the 7-day challenge. And the reason why we decide to do this is because what usually happens is you guys get really excited over these 7 days, you map everything out, and then what happens is come Monday, we don't have these calls anymore, and you get back to your every single day life, and then you forget all of this stuff, and then you just get trapped back into your everyday society stuff again. So there's 2 things here. Number 1, right, we have decided to give you this opportunity to have a leader lead you for a week following this, to actually hold you accountable and answer any of your questions if you get stuck. Okay, so these will be from one of our past graduates. And then the second thing is that you will be assigned a creators family. So you'll have your own family here, okay, which you are all there to hold each other accountable, right? How many of you would like this opportunity to be assigned a leader and a family so that you can make sure that you get the ass kicking you need to actually get something done and get all your questions answered over the next week? If you would like a family, then type creators a family, and then we'll see. If you guys want it, then I'll arrange it for you. If you don't want it, then good luck. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, everybody who wants to be assigned a leader, a team leader, and you want to be assigned into a creators family, what you need to do, inside the description, inside the above this video, you will be able to see there is a link. Now all you need to do is you click on the link, you fill in your details, and what will happen is Master Lim will assign everybody who's filled in their details a creators family, an accountability family, okay, and a team leader to be there to help you. So make sure to do that. If you don't do that, right, we've got a 24-hour deadline for this, right? This is a gift from us and a gift from all our leaders in the community to say, hey, we're here to help you. If we are here to help you and you guys don't receive the help, then there's nothing we can do, okay? So you guys who want to be assigned into and take up this opportunity, a leader and a creators family, then make sure to click on the link, enter your details in, submit it so that all the names get submitted to Master Lim, and Master Lim will put you all into a family and assign a leader for you, okay? So that's the first thing I needed to announce for the day. Now, let us have a look. Where have we got our map here? Okay, let's say, okay, I can see all you guys type in creators family. Remember, it's the link above this video. Make sure to click it, enter your details. You have exactly 24 hours. Whoever doesn't do it in the 24 hours, you will miss out on that opportunity, okay? It takes us a lot of time to organize this for you guys, so make sure to do that as soon as you can, okay? Okay, so next thing is, I want you guys to understand, let's do a quick recap before we get into today's module. And again, another thing as well, if you guys have had the privilege of meeting some of the people within this group, some new people, new faces, throughout the last week, and you see these guys don't show up because of maybe they start making excuses, maybe their mind takes them out of the game, make sure to tag them in it, bring them back into the game, okay? Make sure we are all here to hold each other accountable for the 7 days, okay? Right, everyone take a deep breath in and out. Okay, now let's have a quick recap so we know where we are with everything right now, okay? Number one, right? Everybody yesterday, your homework was to understand what your product was, okay? Remember here, we need to understand what a high demand product is, okay? So that's why yesterday we're talking about products, okay? So when product, you guys should have a product funnel, okay? Now that product funnel, where would the product go? The product will go on the landing page, right? I believe landing page is tomorrow. That's when we're going to talk about landing page. So we're going to fit all the pieces together, okay? So we haven't done landing page yet, okay? So today we are looking at ad, the content for the ad. Tomorrow we are looking at the content for the landing page, okay? We have looked at the product already. We've looked at different ideas of visibility. Then we start mapping the whole thing out. So by the end of the 7 days, you will understand what your product is. You will understand what goes on your landing page. You will understand what type of ad is required to launch this product, okay? So everything will fit together and you'll get the complete roadmap there, right? Now today, like I said, we are working on video marketing day, meaning it's the video for the Facebook ad, okay? The Facebook ad. Now when it comes to Facebook ad, there's two ways to look at this. Number one is organic traffic, which for the majority of you is not going to be so much because not everybody has hundreds of thousands of following on Facebook, okay? So, like I said before, always invest in shortcuts. This template that we're going to fill in today is most likely for you to be able to launch a Facebook ad to drive the traffic, to get it visible in front of the people you need it in front of, and then to drive the traffic onto the landing page, which will host one of your 3 products from your product funnel, right? Are we clear so far? If we are clear so far, give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, so I know everybody is paying attention and you know where we are right now. Okay, nice. Parul, thank you. Okay, Sandeep, thank you. Zamamba, thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. Done. Pamela, thank you. Okay, now let's pay close attention to this. This thing here, okay, is called the 9-figure video template. Why is it called the 9-figure video template? Because I know people, right, internet marketers, 7-figure earners, 8-figure earners, even 9-figure earners using the exact same video marketing template that I'm going to share with you now. So how much is this template worth to you? This is worth the 9 figures to you, okay? If you use it in the right way and if you learn how to use Facebook marketing to target the right people. Now, let's fill this in and you'll understand what I mean, okay? First of all, we need to understand that any form of marketing, right, is down to 2 things. Online marketing is down to 2 things today, okay? Number 1, I'm going to write this word down, and obviously, when I show you, it's going to be backwards, okay? So number 1, the first thing that it's about is attention, meaning you need to grab people's attention. Because you need to understand, in today's society, okay, think about how people are using their phones. They're using their phones by scrolling, right? Non-stop scrolling. So when they are scrolling their phones, right, your question is, how can you grab people's attention? Okay? The first thing, your first objective, you have something of value that will add value to the marketplace. So your first objection is, how can you instantly grab people's attention, stop them from scrolling? By the way, this is not easy because you know how people are when they scroll, okay? They need to be very, 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 very attractive. It needs to really grab their attention before they're going to stop and scroll back and look at what you just posted there, okay? So the first part of it is to understand how to grab people's attention. That's why a lot of video marketing works very well. The second part is not just about grabbing attention. Grabbing attention just means they're going to scroll back and see your post. But it doesn't mean they're going to be able to benefit from your product, your service. It doesn't mean that they are going to be able to buy your product, right? It doesn't mean that you're going to make money from it. So the second part, you grab their attention, the first part. Then the second part is, how do you keep the retention? How do you keep people watching the video till the end? How do you keep people watching and reading your post till the end? So first thing is attention. Second thing is how to keep the retention. Okay? These are the 2 main objectives that we want to be able to get people to first see our ad, be attracted to it, okay? Click on it, stay on it, and then check out, buy the thing. And then you've served them and you've got income at the end of it as well. Okay, that's where your cha-ching comes in. Okay, so that's why today, before I go into this template here, okay, there's 2 parts that you need to understand in an ad. I'm just going to try and hit this, see if it's more clearer. Okay, so the first part is your video script. What's going to be inside your video? Yeah. The second part is the Facebook ad copy. Okay, I'm just going to draw it out for you guys so you guys have a clear understanding of how it will look. If you guys have forgotten already, because I went through it the other day. Okay, so when you make a Facebook post, it's split into 3 parts. Right? the first part, this top part, is the ad. Okay, this is your ad copy. And remember what I said on the other day, your ad copy, the hook line, and the clear call to action. The second part here is your picture or your video. Today, we are teaching you video, okay? Video marketing, right? Picture marketing is a slightly different thing, okay? So down here will be one last clear call to action. This is the headline, okay? So there's 3 parts to a Facebook post to actually do the marketing, okay? So we're going to start understanding the first part, the video content. What needs to be in the video to be able to get the conversion, okay? And if we understand the video part, now let's flick back onto this page here. Okay, let's fill this in now. The first thing, I'm just going to write it in and then I'm going to explain to you, okay? Okay, I believe that it's a misspelling here. This seems to be pattern interrupt. Is interrupt 2 hours? I have a feeling interrupt is 2 hours. Anyway, we're using 1 hour today, just to interrupt your pattern a little bit, okay? Whether it's 2 hours or 1 hour. Rita guessed picture interest. That was a very good guess, but no, it's pattern interrupt, okay? Pattern interrupt. I think it's 2 hours. So this is, today we are using the Chinese spelling, okay? It's called 1 hour, okay? So, pattern interrupt. What does this mean? It means the first part of your video, you want to grab people's attention by interrupting their patterns. So, let's say this was the phone, okay? Your first thing you want to do, you want to find a way to interrupt their pattern. I'm going to give you some different ways you can do it here. Number one, you can wave to the camera, because imagine if this was a Facebook ad and you've seen somebody doing this, you will naturally think, what was that? And you will scroll back, right? Because it's interrupting your pattern. You are scrolling, then you see someone waving, then it'll interrupt your pattern. I'll give you another idea. If you take an object, right? If I take a banana and I put it here, right? Naturally, what will happen is if you've seen this on Facebook, think about it, Facebook ad, you will scroll, then you'll scroll back and think, what's he doing with that banana, right? So when you take objects, something that is weird, something that interrupts their pattern, okay? So that's something you can do. Another thing you can do, okay, what actually sells in terms of grabs people's attention, right? A lot of time, materials. So let's say, for example, that's the purpose that I actually bought a Lamborghini, was to actually interrupt people's pattern, because when people see things that are materialistic, right? We live in a materialistic world. So when people see an orange Lamborghini, they're like, whoa, what was that, right? They scroll. So obviously not everybody can just say buy a Lamborghini for the pattern interrupt. So there's other things, right? So you can, materials work. Things like yachts work, right? Luxury stuff work. Beautiful scenery. So let's say you got a beach or you got ocean. People like clicking on things like that. Mansions, people click on things like that, right? Sexy stuff, right? People click on stuff like that. People like Tai Lopez use Insta babes all the time, right? So you can, like, sexy stuff works, right? What else works? Funny stuff. So things that are out of the blue. Say someone falls off the chair. Cute stuff, right? Cat videos. People love cat videos, right? So these are the things that interrupt people's pattern. Funny, sexy, cute, luxury, you know, all of these type of things, they interrupt people's patterns. Or you can just move, right? Hold up a sign. If I'm doing this, then it's interrupting a pattern as well, okay? So that's how simple a pattern interrupt is. Now, you want to do that no longer than 5 seconds. Please don't, because people will be like, what's wrong with this person? Okay, so definitely no longer than 5 seconds. Make sure to write the notes on this, okay? So maybe something like 2 to 5 seconds, something along those lines will be perfect, okay? So that's the first part of your video. Wants to be something of a pattern interrupt. Now, you just get creative yourself there, okay? Then, the second thing, once you've interrupted the pattern, the second thing you want is the hook. What it means is, I've grabbed your interest now, okay? And then you're like, what's he doing? So you click. Now, I better hook you in, because otherwise I'm going to lose you. If I just keep interrupting your pattern and I keep doing funny stuff, but it's not really like, you don't know why you're watching this thing. You're not going to stay there. So I'm going to get the attention, but I'm not going to get the retention. So now I need to hook you, right, with the thing that is of interest to you. So how do we create a hook, right? Everyone take a deep breath in and out. So when it comes to a hook, you want to use a very simple method of the hook method. You talk about a common problem that most people are facing and the solution. That's how you hook, with pain and pleasure. So for example, if I know that, okay, I'm selling a power bank. Let's go back to the power bank again, okay? So I will say, so I can interrupt your pattern first. The second thing is, after this few seconds, what I'll say is, do you find that your battery power always runs out on your phone? What if I could show you a way where it will never run out again on you, right? So you just talk about the common problem and the solution. If you are a coach, a life coach, right? Maybe you are helping people get out of depression, let's say, okay? So you will interrupt the pattern. After interrupting the pattern, what would you say? You would say something like, do you ever feel stressed? Do you ever feel like you don't know why you're here, right? Because I've been there before. But I want you to realize there's certain strategies that can take you out of that to live an actual purposeful life, to actually find your purpose and live with passion, right? So that is the problem and that's the solution, right? So everything, if you're selling pens, same thing, okay? Maybe you've been looking for a pen, right? So I interrupt their pattern first. After interrupting their pattern, then I say, okay, you ever find when you use pens, sometimes it keeps running out, and then sometimes you can't find the right pen, and then you need to find multiple colors, and then you have to carry all of these? Well, actually, I've got a one-stop formula. This pen will save your life. Why? Because it never runs out, number one, and it does multiple colors just here by the press of a button, for example, okay? So all of these things, problem to solution, that creates a hook. That's your first way to hook people onto your product or your service. I'm going to give you the second way. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. Okay, your second way to create a hook is to share with them and say 3 ways to something, right? 3, 5, 7, and 9. Right? Is research shows that 3, 5, 7, and 9, people get hooked onto this thing. Those numbers just work. People click, people are interested. So if I say 3 ways to make money, even if you're broke, for example. So I got problem solution, but I've got 3 there, okay? I got 5 ways, right? 5 ways to get rid of stress, right? Be stress-free, enjoy your life every single day, right? 7 ways to fix your relationship, for example, okay? So these are all examples, right? 3, 5, 7, 9, okay? These don't need to question it. It works. That's all you need to know. So just use the same formula, okay? Now, what does that mean? That creates a hook. Why does that create the hook? Because people are interested to know what the 3 ways are, because people always have a sense of curiosity. But the beautiful thing about using 3, 5, and 7 is this, is that when people hear your first thing, people need to hear the second thing. When people hear the second thing, they need to hear the third thing. Why? Because people also always have a need for completion, right? So you create the curiosity, and then they also have a need for completion. That's why you know they are going to get to the end of your video, meaning you will get the attention by interrupting their pattern, and you will get the retention by doing that, okay? So there's 2 ways to do your hook, and like, I can't remember how many ways I told you to do the pattern interrupt. So you got the 2 things right now, okay? Make sure to take plenty of notes here. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, moving from here, the next part, what do we do next? I'm just gonna... Okay. So, you will find that there's an extra space here. That's done purposefully just to capture your attention again, okay? So, number 3 is earn the right, okay? Earn the right. Earn the right, okay? So number one, interrupt the pattern, get you to click, scroll back and click on my video. Number two, I hook you with a line so that you feel like, oh, I really want to know now. Okay. Then while you're hooked there, I need to now earn the right, because what that means is, what gives me the right to share with you the thing I'm about to share with you, right? Why do you need to listen to me, right? Because once you've hooked them, the next thing that happens is, because people always have a skeptical mind. So their mind will be thinking, who are you? Why am I listening to you anyway? Where did you come from, right? So your next line, and this is just a line, needs to earn the right. So for example, right, I'm an international speaker, entrepreneur, I'm a best-selling author, right? It instantly earns the right. So let's say, for example, you're helping people with relationships, right? So you say, I'm a relationship coach and I've been coaching people for the past 15 years, right? Instantly, within one line, you earn the right, okay? So you could be teaching people internet marketing, right? And I've studied marketing for the past 5 years or whatever, or helped numerous companies do X, Y, Z. Done. One line. Earn the right, okay? Remis is saying, getting confused, okay? Those who are getting confused, write down your questions, and afterwards you can ask one of the team leaders, okay? Make sure you get assigned to a family though. Okay. Shanna says, put an exclamation point after earn the right. Thank you. Very creative. I don't know what I would do without you. There you go. Just for you. Okay. So that line is for earning the right. Okay, we're going to move on from there. Okay. The next part, after earning the right, after that one line, right, this one also has a extra space at the end. We obviously proofread this beforehand. I think it was proofread by a Chinese person. Let me just add another exclamation mark here, okay? So you guys. The next thing, right, is value, okay? What this means is, this is the main framework of you showing people what that product, what that service is, okay? So now number one, you've got their attention. Number two, you've hooked them with a line. They're going to be listening. Number three, you've told them why they should listen to you. Number four, now you start talking about the product, okay? Giving them value, teaching them, educate them about why this item, educate why this in comparison to other things, okay? Naturally speaking, when it comes to the value, give 3, 4, or 5 things, no more than 3, 4, or 5 value points to explain this thing. Otherwise, it becomes too long, too boring, and people tune out, okay? So just keep it maybe to three reasons why this is the best one, okay? So that's the value. Educate them of why this item, why your product, why your service, okay? Finally, the last part, okay? Let me just write it down. Let's see if we've got the right count on this one, okay? Oh, we're doing well. Okay, the final one, point number 5, is the clear call to action. Now, I've told you the 3 reasons why this is the best thing. We've sold the features, sold the benefits. Now, right, actually, I want you to understand this. Instead of saying selling the features and selling the benefits, I want you to understand it as educating people of the features and benefits, because people don't like to be sold to. Okay, so instead we educate people of the value. Okay, the final part is the clear call to action. Now we've gotten to the final reason why this will change your life. Now I need to say, by the way, if you want to grab one of these, okay, now I'm going to give you the structure for clear call to action, so make sure to take notes on this. Yeah. So the first part of it, the clear call to action, okay, I need to say, okay, so if you are interested in grabbing one of these, right now you need to give them the offer. What's the offer? What's the deal? Right? So the first part is the offer. Make sure to write that down, the offer. So right now, there is a 20% discount on this product right now. Okay? After the offer, I need to give the limiter. Okay, if you don't give a limiter, there is no reason why they will do it now. They will think later, and when they think later, they will never do it. Okay, so the limiter can be in 2 forms. The limiter can say, because there's only 20 available. Okay, now Keep this the truth. Do not lie, right? Integrity is everything here, because they say if you don't lie, you don't need to try and remember the lie you told, okay? So this part here, right? We say, okay, if there's only 20 left in stock, there's only 20 left in stock. That's your limiter. If that's not the case, then you say, then maybe you give a time limiter. Okay, so you say for today only, you've literally got another couple of hours until this offer ends. So make sure, okay, so first is the offer, second is the limiter, third is the clear call to action. That is how the clear call to action is sectioned into 3. Okay, so the final part of it, right, is make sure to click on the link now. Keyword is now. Okay, make sure to click on the link now to grab your offer. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now. Boom. Off. Okay. Let's say, for example, you're a coach. You say, make sure to click on the link now to grab your offer, and I look forward to seeing you on the first training series. Bye for now. Okay. So that's where you end it, on the clear call to action. Everyone, take a deep breath in and out. Okay. So that is the complete, you will see all internet marketers, you will start recognizing it now. All the ads you see on Facebook, you'll see a very, very, very similar structure. People use exactly this template to make 7, 8, 9 figures on the internet. Okay, so that's your complete template, okay, for video marketing. We're going to move on from there. Take a deep breath in and out. So, what I need you guys to do after this call, okay, is to write your video script for your product, your service. Okay, whatever product you chose yesterday, find either the low, the mid, or the high. Maybe start with the low, right? And create the video template, the video script template on your product that you've chosen. Okay. Then we need to go on to Facebook ad copy. Okay, the Facebook ad copy. Now on the Facebook ad copy, remember, there's only a few things. Number 1 is the hook line. Number 2 is this is called a short ad copy. We're not going to do long ad copy because that's going to get complicated and overwhelming for all of you. You use a hook line. So for example, struggling in your business to get more sales, right? What if I could show you a way to 10x your sales? That's the hook line, right? Click on the link now to register for the whatever, or click on the link now to grab your 20% offer today, right? For example, then link. So that is a nice short ad copy. That's all you need right now. Okay, we'll keep it simple, no overwhelm. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so that's nice and simple for today. Video marketing, right? We have one challenge that I'm gonna finish off on, okay? To see if you guys wanna play this game with us. It's gonna be very interesting. How many of you have actually found, right, these last few days that you've actually learned something very, very valuable to actually take into your own life, take into your own business, okay? If you've got something of value, give us some thumbs up, or give us some hearts, or give us something, I don't know. Give us some reaction, right? Let us see if you guys have learned something these few days. Now, another question is, how many of you think that there are other people outside of this group, right, that could do with this type of information, that it might help them with what they do? How many of you think that it might help other people who are outside of this group? Okay. Now, if that's the case, we want to play a very, very interesting challenge here, okay? Because right now, the reason why we put this creator circle together is very, very simple, right? It's just purely for the reason of being able to spread the message further, spread positivity further, spread love and consciousness, awareness, all of this type of stuff, to be able to allow people to really create their life that they desire, right? And so what we decided to do is a very, very special challenge while it's Video Marketing Day, to see who does the best video marketing campaign, okay? Now, we don't need you to launch any paid ads, okay? Because that will be too complex for you right now. We haven't even gone into any of that, okay? That's a little bit more complicated, how to actually target people. So you just do it organically, right? What the challenge is very, very simple, okay? So make sure to write this down so you know exactly what the rules are of the challenge, okay? From this moment right now, you have 48 hours. That's 2 days, 48 hours. Write this down. Okay? 48 hours. So, what you do, right, is this. This top part here, okay? This, oh, maybe I tell you about the prize first. Shall we talk about the prize first? Right, maybe we'll talk about the prize first, okay? So, the winner of this challenge, right, will get a private invite, right, to join me one day at my house, okay? You'll get a private invite to my house, right? I'll coach you one day at my place, a private mastermind, okay? Now, this thing, if you go onto my website, you'll know that one day is worth $10,000 alone. Okay, so this is a huge, huge, huge prize, a huge, huge, huge invite. So whether you want energy healing that day, whether you want whatever type of coaching, it's law of attraction coaching, business coaching, whatever it is, we can discuss on that mastermind, okay? So there will be only one winner, okay? And we thought to make it fun here. So all you need to do to win this is very, very simple. You will create a video. Basically, your call to action will be for your friends, your family, your tribe, anyone you know to join this group. That's all. It's a free group. It's not even selling anything. You're literally gifting them, right? A group full of positivity. That's all. Yeah. So what you need to do is you create a Facebook post, okay, practicing what you learned today. And that Facebook post is very, very simple. Number one, you will create a hook line. So you need to be creative here. How do you create a hook line? Okay. You will create a call to action. The call to action, make sure to write this down so you're clear. The call to action will tell them why they need to do it now and why they need to click on the link, which is the link to this group. That's all. So if you go onto your web browser, you'll be able to find the link to this group. And you put the link to this group there so they click and they join the group, okay? In your video, you will use this video template that we just taught you now. You do the interrupt, you hook them, you tell them a little bit about yourself, you add some value to why they should be part of this, then you give the clear call to action to click on the link now to join this free group full of positivity to take your life to the next level, for example. Don't steal my line now, okay? So that is your video you will create, right? And then you need to grab people's attention, get the retention, and get them to click on the link and then come into the group. Now, what will happen in 48 hours time, right? We will put a post up here for you guys to actually submit a screenshot of your post, right? And submit that to, and then you will see on top of this video, there is an email address. It is team@iamcreator.com. team@iamcreator.com. So you submit the screenshot there, okay? But you can only submit if it has more than 50 likes. If it doesn't have more than 50 likes, right, don't submit. You don't even qualify to go in there. So anyone who gets over 50 likes, submit it all. We will review all of the posts that get submitted, and we will find the highest engagement post. The one with the highest engagement post in 48 hours time wins the $10,000 prize for this challenge. Okay, so the good thing is, number one, you get to practice this. Number two, it sets you a challenge to actually go out there and hustle, right? So there are different ways. I'm just going to give you some tips here. There are a lot of groups. Even if you don't have a lot of friends on Facebook, it's not a problem because there are a lot of groups on Facebook. If you join groups and then you get your video, share your video in loads of groups, it will reach out to a lot more people as well, okay? Tag people in it, that will also reach out to more people. Get your friends and family involved to help share it, that will also help as well, okay? So That is for everybody who wants to play this challenge to win this prize. That is going to be the challenge. Otherwise, your homework is very, very simple. Take your product, okay? Create your video script, create your ad copy so that everything is ready for your product, your service, and for your Freedom Lifestyle Roadmap. Guys, that's it. Take a deep breath in and out. Luigi said, I am the winner already. Okay, so guys, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. You guys are amazing, and thank you for keep showing up. Remember, we are on day 5 now. Only 2 days left. Make the most out of it. We've got a very, very, very extremely special huge bonus that we are gifting to all of you on day 7. So make sure to show up, right? If you don't show up, then you can't get it. If you have to be in it to win it, right? So guys, thank you so much. Make sure to do your homework. Write your 3 aha moments as usual. Get started on the challenge, and then make sure to post your video inside the group. Hold each other accountable. And remember, those of you who want to be assigned to a family, a creators family, and you want a leader to help you as well, right? Then make sure to fill in the form above this video. Guys, namaste to you all. Love you all. You're all amazing. See you guys tomorrow, same time. Ciao.